So Pokemon Sleep has been out for a couple of weeks now, and I wanted to do a bit of an intermediates guide after already doing my beginner's guide, which I'll link down below. So today I'm going to give you 12 more tips that are really going to help you play Pokemon Sleep more effectively. Let's go. Firstly, save your dream clusters. For now. It has been found that if you save your dream clusters, they become more efficient. Depending on the rank of your trainer determines how many dream shards you get when you use a dream cluster. So Don Pokemon TV on Reddit did some testing comparing using a dream cluster when they were level 6 and when they were level 7. And they found that they got 30 more shards when they were level 7 compared to when they were level 6 on a dream cluster S. And when they did it on dream cluster M, there was a difference of 180 just between two levels. Now I'm currently rank 13 and I noticed that I got 142 extra dream shards compared to a level 6 trainer. So saving them is going to get you much more in the future. You can keep friendship points for a Pokemon. If you see a Pokemon and you maybe give it a couple of Pokeball biscuits and it becomes full, say it's 4 out of 5 hearts and you're unable to capture it, next time you see that Pokemon, it's going to start at 4 out of 5 hearts, which makes it a lot easier to catch those Pokemon that are full or Pokemon that have maybe been evolved or require a lot of hearts to be able to get them. Alternatively, maybe you see a hungry Pokemon and it's maybe not a priority right now, and you might want to use a Pokeball biscuit just to make use of it being hungry, then next time it'll already have those hearts, so it makes it a lot easier to capture things over time. We know that you get 20 diamonds per new meal that you discover, but some meals take a lot of ingredients or are really hard to work out what you need.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Or sometimes your pot just isn't big enough for now. So I'm going to leave this infographic here for you to screenshot that's really going to help you with your meals. And thank you to iVatinoge on Reddit for this infographic. There are 18 different types of berries to match the 18 different Pokemon types, and each of these berries has a different value. Some of these berries have a berry specialist that will earn extra berries, but some of them don't. I will leave this infographic also for you to screenshot so you can see which specialist you can get for each berry type. This will help with your Snorlax in wanting to get a specific berry. Thanks to Mao on Reddit for this infographic. This may get patched in the future, but for now, it seems that Snorlax's favorite berries are not random, except in Greengrass Isle. For Sign Beach, Snorlax's favorite berries are Pecha, Oran, and Pamtree. In Torp Hallow, they are Leper, Figgy, and Citrus, and in Snowdrop Tundra, they are Rawst, Persum, and Wiki. So before moving to each of these islands, you can get prepared with the berry specialist. So for Cyan Beach, you want to use the Doduo line or the Totodile line, but you can also use Swablu as well. Just keep in mind that Altaria has a different berry. For Torp Hollow, you can use the Cubone or the Cyndaquil line. And for Snowdrop Tundra, you can use the Rattata line, the Slacking line, the Houndour line, or the Sphere line. And using all of these will optimize the berries that you get and optimize how strong your Snorlax is going to get via these. It seems that shiny Pokemon are an instant catch. Whenever they spawn, they always seem to be hungry. Now, if a Pokemon is hungry and you give it a biscuit, it has a chance of either being a 3 times bonus on that or an instant full friendship. Now, with the shiny Pokemon, it seems every single time it's going to become an instant friendship. So all you have to do is use a Pokeball biscuit on a shiny Pokemon and you're going to automatically catch it. So it's very, very difficult to fail a shiny Pokemon, which is really good. I've been asked several times about the benefits of evolving Pokemon, and I've got 3 evolved Pokemon. I've got Leafeon, an Ivysaur, and a Raichu, and I've noticed significant changes in a few aspects. The first one I've noticed is the frequency timer. So for example, when I evolved my Eevee into a Leafeon, the amount of time dropped by 17 minutes, which is a significant reduction. I also noticed a significant change in its capacity. It went from a capacity of holding 8 items maximum to 18 items maximum. And then lastly, their main skill gets upgraded to level 2. So when I evolve my Bulbasaur to an Ivysaur, its main skill is that it gets 6 random ingredients dropped at a time, but Ivysaur's main skill at level 2 means that it drops 8 ingredients when it does this. Something to keep in mind though is if you find an evolved Pokemon, that main skill is going to be level 1. To get it to level 2, it has to be evolved. Next tip is that you can actually transfer Pokemon to get more candy. If you're doubling up on Pokemon and you don't really want them, you can transfer them over to the professor and you get 5 candy when you do that. I'm not sure if you get more if it's an evolved Pokemon. Someone test that and let me know. I've seen a lot of confusion around if a particular Pokemon is shiny or not. Now, if you see a shiny, there is going to be a lot of sparkles that are going on, but it is possible to miss them. So it's important to know what a shiny Pokemon looks like. Keep in mind, there are a few Pokemon where the shinies are not very good, but Pokemon Sleep seems to have made them a little bit more distinct, so it should be easier to notice them. For example, Slowpoke is now significantly lighter, Igglybuff is much more pink, Gengar is much darker, and Haunter, along with its distinct blue tongue, also has a much darker darker look to it as well and is less purple. So hopefully you can notice these differences, but the sparkles is the main thing that you want to look out for and the main thing that's going to tell you that a Pokemon is shiny. You want to get to 50 friends as quickly as possible, 50 being the current maximum of friends you can have. Every time someone on your friends list goes to sleep and they complete their research, they're going to choose a Pokemon photo for them to share with their friends list, and you get a candy of that Pokemon every single time. So the more friends you have, the more candies that you're going to be getting. And if you're looking for people to add, why not join my Discord, which I link in the description. Join the Pokemon Sleep chat and you can get lots of friends for your friends list over there. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel as well for lots more Pokemon videos. The next tip is to use your luck incenses at the end of the week. The amount of dream shards that you get for Pokemon research is based on the sleep styles, and the better sleep styles are going to come at the end of the week when your Pokemon is stronger. So you save them for the end of the week, you get better sleep styles, you get more dream shards, and you get more efficiency based on that incense. But if you don't need your shards for the foreseeable future, the longer you hold on to them, the stronger they're going to be, because your Snorlax is going to continually get stronger every single week. But if you want some dream shards, at least try to wait till the end of the week to get more efficiency out of them. I have seen a lot of reports of people getting a shiny Pokemon on their birthday, and one of my mates got 2 shiny Pokemon on their birthday. So it could be led to believe that your birthday can give you an increased chance for a shiny Pokemon. But this isn't confirmed just yet. It could just be a major coincidence. But let me know if you've heard of something similar. I hope these tips were helpful, guys. If they were, make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content and check out my other Pokemon Sleep video as well if you haven't. Cheers.